let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it now. It's time for the news. Brought to you by the Lost Bros. It's different. Things are different this time.
Different and better.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In an interview published with Barron's, Disney CEO Bob Iger provided a rather interesting quote. The quote seemed to be referring to Expedition Everest at Disney's Animal Kingdom as, quote, some nondescript coaster somewhere that maybe is, quote unquote, themed like India or something. This quote and others in the story seem to disparage the creation of attractions not based on existing franchises or IPs, and those went a long way in enraging many Disney Parks fanatics on Twitter and other social media outlets over the last week or so. I mean, come on, guys. There's so many IPs they could theme it to. Like, think about what they could do at Expedition Everest. You could, like, John Carter.
That's a good one.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
Underdog. College Road Trip. Bedtime Stories. G-Force. Disney's A Christmas Carol. Old Dogs. Prince of Persia. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Mars Needs Moms. The Odd Life of Timothy Green. Frankenweenie. Oz the Great and Powerful, The Lone Ranger, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. That's what I'm having. Wow. That's what I'm having now. Tomorrowland, The Good Dinosaur, The BFG, Peach Dragon, A Wrinkle in Time, The Nutcracker and the Four Realms, Artemis Fowl. Well, that one's not out yet. Just get ready for it. Tron Legacy. That didn't do well, remember? Yeah, probably don't want to base an attraction on Tron Legacy, right? Oops. Anyway, this caused such a stir that Disney had Barron's alter the quote. Isn't that nice? If you don't like what you said, you can have it erased. Ooh. We could have had a host for the Oscars if this applied to everybody. Instead of our hostless Oscars. Next week, let's do this show. Hostless. Like, I just won't be
Tom hostless.
No, I'm just going to not be here, and you can all figure it out.
Done.
That's what we're going to do.
Been waiting for that my whole life.
You know. The whole story. Can we talk about something for a moment?
Yeah.
In the preparation for this show, Nick doused everyone with acid.
I sprayed it everywhere.
Let me explain this.
My ears are on fire.
Let me explain this. Nick opened the battery pack to our little recording device, and the batteries apparently were leaking, and when the batteries flew out, it doused people with acid.
But we didn't know that. My hands started burning and itching.
Nick immediately thought fire ants.
Fire ants. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said that to Michelle. Michelle's like, my ears are burning. Yeah. And then Cameron over there is like, mine too.
Yeah, his is on his cheek.
So everyone... What was that?
Yeah. My ears are still burning.
Mine are too, yeah.
That's just how bad this show is. That's what's happening to your ears.
I can't believe I doused everybody with acid.
And then, of course, I said, I hope none of you are allergic to acid. Which is from It's Tough to Be a Bug. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to move on with the news.
So good.
So anyway, the whole Iger story didn't end there. Iger then went on to mock the situation with a tweet about Captain Marvel, #CapTimeMarvel. He spelt it wrong. Saying, quote, I think we should build a Captain Marvel land and 50 Captain Marvel attractions, plus Captain Marvel cruise ships, hotels, restaurants, and parades. Bob Chapek immediately asked if this could all just be an overlay.
I can't believe he did that.
He's like, can this be achieved via decal?
I don't understand why they did
that.
that
Was a real tweet.
It's apparently not.
PR.
While we were going through all the technical issues, someone has noticed that there's a new Bob Iger account, a new official one, so we don't know.
Okay.
There might have been a hack, and it just took them so long to figure it out. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
So they're still figuring out. We don't know if that's real or not yet, but it was up for so long that we assumed it was. See what happens. Speaking of Tron attractions, the Tomorrowland Speedway and the Walt Disney World Railroad are both closed for the construction of a Tron attraction in what should have probably been a news headline in the mid-'80s. The Tomorrowland Speedway, that's when we started to test this live show, by the way, the mid-'80s.
You weren't alive yet.
Finally just got on. No, I was not alive yet, thank you. Not as young as Cameron, who wasn't even born when this show started.
Oh, my.
That's right.
Yes.
I missed the last episode.
Nick, don't even ask if he's single. I don't want... Because he's
of
young.
age, not
Remember?
gender.
See, Nick forgot all the jokes because it's been over a year. We
been
forgot
over this.
everything we did on this show. Anyway, the Tomorrowland Speedway. Now we got it. Sip out of the mug of the week.
Oh my god. Oh Lord.
Nick, are there any other jokes I've already read that you want to laugh at now while we're stopped?
Probably.
Okay. The Tomorrowland Speedway will be shortened for what feels like the 50th time in its existence. Guests will now make 2 left turns and return to the station 30 seconds later when it reopens this summer. In all seriousness, none of you purists need worry about the ride being very different when it returns, because Disney won't be plussing or adding scenes to either attraction. When asked why, Bob Chapek responded, "Because money." That was a joke we used to do, because money. I think it was supposed to be a shirt. But then so what happened is we ordered the shirts, and Nick opened this pack of batteries, and it burned through all the shirt.
There were fire ants in
And
the
so
box.
we don't have.
It was on the head.
They were fire moths, and they burnt through all the Because Money shirts. Anyway, I apologize. I just completely made up that quote from Bob Chapek there, but Disney PR asked me to do it, so it's ethical, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, tough room. Tough second bedroom in my apartment. Oh, boy. The Tron roller coaster, of course, is slated to open in 2021 unless Bob Iger accidentally says it earlier than that in an interview. Tonight at the Magic Kingdom, there was a purple potion, one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple potion event at the Magic Kingdom, where annual pass holders could be among the first to buy purple goods, such as backpacks, ears, spirit jerseys, bottles, and more. You could also eat purple food like churros, cake pops, and at Tony's they even had purple chicken parmesan. I mean, it's always that color, though. Leave it to Disney to start marketing it for this purple thing.
Did they really have a purple event?
Yeah.
An event? Wow.
It was the Potion Purple annual pass holder pop-up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a real
We're
thing.
not
So
there?
sorry I missed
No,
it.
we sent some. We sent one of our WWNT people. We sent somebody so we could prepare.
Did she call in
Believe
live?
it or not, we've been preparing for hours for this.
You should call in live from the event.
It's over. I think it's over. It was 5 to 7.
7.
Yeah, 7. So anyway, only Disney could find a way to market colors. The rest of us hold out for ridiculous-shaped popcorn buckets, light-up doom buggies. Meanwhile, these 20-year-old girls are just happy to have colors. We're trying to get sculpted popcorn buckets over here. I envy them. Funny enough, Envy Green will be the next color Disney invents. Right, they're inventing colors. Yeah. I don't know. But all I can say is get me some burnt sienna ears and I'm on board. Burnt sienna spirit jersey.
Woo! I
I'm all
support
clear.
this.
Yes. Once you go burnt sienna, you never go back.
Right.
They say. Only Disney could find a way. The next craze, we actually know this is real, by the way. This isn't a joke. The next craze, donuts. Donuts. There is a donut mouse ear headband coming out. It's already sold out at Disney. It was super popular. And now it's coming to Walt Disney World. I can't wait for the Disney food blog to buy it, take pictures of it, and then throw it away. Because they throw away food without eating it. It's the joke.
I like when you have to explain them.
Also, someone who wasn't there will write the review. Oh my God, we lerved the donut ears, you guys. We lerved
I
it.
love them.
My face is like burning now.
Are you on fire too?
I might have gotten some
you got some
acid.
acid. You
Well
got
done.
some
Do
of
you
that.
see?
There's some acid.
Do you see how
Good
red
club.
I
Oh yeah.
what's
No, like part of my fingers opening up and like spewing out
I
pus.
literally threw acid
am?
on it.
It is not, is it?
No, it's exaggerating a little bit, but it's open a little bit. I can see some
you're
blood.
right. Yeah.
Could you not bleed on this expensive studio we just built?
Sorry.
Please, thank you. Please bleed outside of the studio. Anyway. The floor in Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe is being repaired, so Sunny Eclipse is taking a little vacation from performing. In an unrelated story, we're replacing the floor right under Nick next Thursday at 9 p.m. It'll just be a little box. It's going to be a box right there. Nick.
Fantastic.
Actually, we do have to replace the floor because there's an acid hole.
An acid burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry who's ever living below us.
Disney has purchased more land in Central Florida, 1,500 plus acres, in fact, but they needed to close the Great Movie Ride. There's nowhere else to put that ride. Had to close Great Movie Ride. The land was purchased for $11 million, or $10,999,875 more than a Disney After Hours ticket. That joke literally killed. Jason is now dead.
You got acid too?
Yeah, acid reflux. You know,
Maybe that's why the thing won't record.
Because the acid?
because it had
Oh, yeah.
acid in
There's
it.
acid.
You probably need like some lemon juice.
Yeah.
It's very astute, Nick. Thank you. But anyway, a lot of people are asking, what will this new land be used for? Well, it's where Disney's failed executives go after they're fired, spending their days grazing and relaxing. Yes. I'm joking. Fired executives, of course, go to Skydance Animation. No one's keeping up with the news.
I saw that
Okay.
one.
In case you haven't heard, John Lasseter was named the head of Skydance Animation this week. I think this is a good move because Skydance movies are already pretty good. They're packed with a lot of action. But, you know, they never really touch anyone.
Oh.
Yeah. Never been touched by a Skydance movie. So.
Hashtag me too.
Lasseter ended up without work for 9 days between stints. Unemployed for 9 days. That's shorter than Nick was fired from this show. We made you wait a whole year.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I can't imagine why. Threw acid in
I haven't messed up yet.
Yeah. Although Nick was fired for different reasons, it was because he dropped his glasses.
One too many times.
Typhoon Lagoon. Jaleo at Disney Springs did not meet its deadline to open in 2018. Didn't make it. Funny, I didn't know Jaleo was a Na'vi word. That's the best you got? We've been off for a year.
Signature dance moves.
Signature dance. I'm joking, of course. Jaleo is Spanish for $45 cured meat plate. It's very expensive. Have you seen this menu? Most meals cost more than a ticket to SeaWorld. And I'm talking pre-Blackfish. Non-discounted. Before the days of all-year dine. Disney Springs is opening a new ticket center, and next door to it, an Orange County Sheriff's Department office. This is good for when people come to try and steal park tickets after they can't afford them anymore. Yeah, apparently. So we've heard selling a stolen Epcot animatronic isn't even enough for a premier passport anymore. Yeah, times are rough. A collection of food-themed housewares were released at Walt Disney World this week, including a Dole Whip mat and string lights, a Mickey ice cream bar popsicle mold, and a big pillow shaped like the rice from Ohana. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was big news. Guessing by no one laughing, I guess no one heard. Ohana changed their menu for 3 days to have rice instead of noodles. Oh. And people were, would you believe it, people were angry about a menu change at Ohana.
No.
Yeah, they found out Horizons was closed, and then they come to Ohana, and there's no noodles, and there's nothing to do but just sit on a bench and like cry about it. That's all you can do.
The lady with the ukulele walk around.
But luckily, it was fixed in only 3 days. They didn't even have some ridiculous shutdown to approve the budget for the noodles. It's really great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The redhead from Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean was moved to the Walt Disney Archives, where it will be meticulously preserved now. That's where it's gonna live. Hold on, wait. I'm being told her clothes have been stolen. Wait, hold on. Nope, the whole figure's gone. It's gone. Someone took it. Yep, sorry. At least we do have the new figure that's not offensive to Irish people or anything. It's good. Mm-hmm. It's good. Disneyland has wrapped one of their monorails in a Mickey Mouse pattern. Yeah, it's not for his anniversary. It's just to hold the thing together. That's right, kids. Monorail jokes. Always land. Just like pieces of monorail on the ground. Always land. Ballast Point Brewery will finally open on Wednesday, January 16th, 2019. Disneyland Resort's first ever brewery will see a soft opening before the grand opening on Wednesday. The brew pub will then be open daily from 10 a.m. to midnight, which is longer than Bob Chapek is functioning on a full charge, because he is, in fact, a robot. The new space boasts a beautiful 4,000 square foot glass enclosed bar and restaurant, in addition to a 3,000 square foot outdoor beer garden featuring cabana style seating and a family friendly atmosphere, perfect for guests of all ages to enjoy. The main tap room offers seating for 220 or 110 annual pass holders, along with several semi-private and private spaces.
So big. Oh, they're scooters.
Just throw some acid on them. It'll work. Burn. Anyway, perfect for group events of any size. To keep with the atmosphere of Disneyland, it'll be family-friendly environment, complete with a full children's menu that includes crispy chicken tenders, corn tortilla quesadillas, and grilled cheese. See, Nick, you could take your girlfriend.
Yes.
Good. Here you go. Guests 21 and over can enjoy a variety of beer options flowing from 100 taps, including more than 50 offerings from the Ballast Point Brewing Company. The downtown Disney location will also have some limited edition R&D brews just for Disneyland, including the Forget About the 3 Hours It Took to Park Red Ale, and the line for Galaxy's Edge starts right outside Ballast Point IPA. So make sure you get those. Disneyland Paris has launched an online game where guests search through a vault to find different things. What are you looking for? The keys to Phantom Manor. You can't get in. That's why it hasn't opened yet. It's very delayed. The game has guests, in all seriousness, the game has guests looking for 19 props related to 19 events at Disneyland Paris this year. The 19 props aren't too hard to find if you know your Disney parks, so needless to say, Bob Chapek is still stuck on number 3. Can't find more. And really, he's kind of cheating. He's just clicking all over the screen. He's not like looking for anything. Mickey Mouse ice cream bars are coming to your grocer's freezer. I've heard these are great if you have any acid burns. You just put them.
That would be great right now.
On your skin.
I would
Do you
love
have
that.
ice cream?
No.
Great.
No, I don't have ice cream.
I'm on a diet. I got a race to do tomorrow morning.
You need to carb load.
I did.
Yeah, you're wearing your medal, aren't you?
Oh, as well.
He ran his 5K.
I did it.
Today, yeah.
Oh, and you have the shirt to prove it.
Well, that says you did it like the whole thing.
Yeah, but they still did it.
You didn't do it yet.
Do it yet.
Part of it.
That's like if I wore a shirt for this show tonight that said we did it.
Or
Or put up like a mission accomplished
We
banner.
should have I did it.
Yeah, we weren't on the air for 15 minutes on time, but we did it. Mission accomplished.
I will do it. It'll happen.
Mickey Mouse ice cream bars coming to your grocer's freezer. This is pretty cool. You can bring this classic park treat home soon from select stores. It's the next best thing to going and getting one at the parks. Although, in fairness, your house has more moving props than the Incredicoaster, so they don't have moving props. Has like babies on sticks. It's very bad.
Sick babies.
And that's the news, Michelle.